up, you guys? So it's me, Keisha. I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Married at First Sight Season 3 Episode 2 review. So the episode started off exactly where we left off last week with Trey and Vanessa's wedding. And remember, I said that they made it seem like Trey walked off, like left her at the altar. But that's not actually what happened. He actually stepped down to get a boutonniere. I think, is it a boutonniere? Or what the fuck is it called? No, that's for a dude. What's a corsage for Vanessa, and he got down on one knee and asked to marry her, which I thought was so cute. And I thought that was a sweet gesture for him to do. Of course, she said yes. They said their vows, and then they kissed. And after the wedding, they had a little moment to themselves, and Trey just took the time to tell her that he was in this for the long haul, and that he's really dedicated to the process and wants to get to know her and take their time with one another. And she was all giddy and just like, oh my God, I cannot believe I got me a fine husband. And she was just all in her feelings and just so excited. And they just look really cute together. Like I said, they remind me of like the black Barbie and Ken. They're just so cute aesthetically together on paper. Now we'll see how they are once the honeymoon wears off and reality sets in. So then we go to Ashley and David's wedding, and right off the bat, Ashley is not feeling David. She says he is not what she typically goes for, excuse me, looks wise. And I'm like, for a white guy, he's attractive to me. I've dated white men in the past, and I'm like, what's the problem? Like, he's redhead, he has a nice beard, it's not too big, it's not too small, he has a head full of hair, he's, slender, he's not too skinny, he's not too big. Yeah, he was a little, sweaty, but he was nervous. Who wouldn't be? But I didn't see on the scale of white guys, like, where he was not that deal. Like, he wasn't a 1 or a 0. Like, he was a nice looking white guy. He was on a scale of, just a typical man. I would give David about a good 6.5, 7. I mean, ladies, that's what's wrong with half of these women now, and the reason why they're single, because they always going off looks, and he's not typically what I go for. Well, obviously what you're going for isn't getting you anywhere. That's why you're on a reality show trying to find your ass a goddamn me husband, girl. And ladies, you always have to put that look shit aside and start dating someone for how they treat you, their personality, their morals, their characteristics, their drive, their religion, or whatever the case may be. But that look shit, girl, I'm so over that, because at this day and age, especially when you get in your 30s and you're ready to settle down, get you a good 6, a 5, goddamn, that's gonna love your ass unconditionally. Because if you go for just way too fine, that's when you get your goddamn heart broken. So Ashley just do not have her priorities together. And I'm like, has she watched the episode of Married at First Sight? Did she not know what she was getting herself into? Like, she wasn't open to the process in the beginning, and that really turned me off about her. So she's nervous as hell at the altar, as she should be. For the looks of her, Mama wasn't feeling David either. And I'm like, Mama, go somewhere and sit down with that clip-on ponytail you got in the back of your head, girl. Stop it. Ashley says, in her green screen, that she doesn't want him to kiss her. And you can kind of tell that he knows that. And so instead of kissing her on the lips, he gives her a kiss on the cheek. And I mean, I feel that I would, if I was up there getting married to somebody that I didn't know, I would want to kiss him on the lips either, unless I'm just like straight up attracted to him. So she says the guys she normally goes for, dark hair, dark eyes, and all this old bullshit. And I'm like, girl, that's why you're on here, going for dark hair, dark eyes. Go for this red head and get your life. So after their wedding, they take a moment to themselves to talk and get to know one another. And David is trying to talk to her, and she has like 2 words to say to him. He's standing there all awkward and uncomfortable. She's just not trying at all. And I'm like, you're making this process so unbearable for him and for us, the viewers, to watch. Like this, she was just being rude, and I did not like the way she was treating him. Then Neil and Samantha's wedding comes up, and before the wedding, Neil meets Sam's mom, and he gives her a hug, which I found very endearing. I found that to be very sweet. He's really nervous, so his groomsmen come up to the altar and give him a hug, and then her bridesmaids come up to the altar and give him a hug, and I thought that was just really cute. So Sam is before she walks down the aisle, she's back in the back, and she gets to freaking out and stuff and flinging her hair and pacing around the room. And I'm like, girl, you're already very sweaty and disheveled as it is on your day-to-day life. On your wedding day, can you please keep it cute, girl? I mean, she was just doing way too much. I felt like she was having an episode. I'm like, girl, how old are you? You are like 30-some years old. Like, get it together.com. Stop going on these damn shows if this is not what you're sure that you want to fucking do. Think about this shit if this is not what you want. And I'm like, you need that hair and makeup before you get up there and see this man. Keep it cute, girl. Keep that makeup intact because you need it. So when she gets up to the altar or whatever, Neil finds her to be very pretty. And I was like, okay, Neil. All right. Let's see how you feel when the makeup and everything comes off. So then they have a little cute banter at the altar, and I found that to be really cute. And she said I just saw them, I just see them being really good Judies. I see them being really good friends, being the best of friends and having a really good time with one another. I just don't see it for them. I don't see it for this marriage at all, and you'll understand why even more when I go into this review. So then during the photo session after, everybody's gotten married, Trey and Vanessa were the ones that were the most comfortable with one another. They were all over each other. They were kissing. They were very compassionate and passionate towards each other. Sam says that Neil isn't her type. And I was very shocked by that. I was like, Neil ain't your type? All right, okay. I just did not see that one coming at all. Like, I didn't know Samantha had a type, but okay. So, but I did appreciate that she was still very nice to him. She wasn't rude to him like Ashley was to David. Um, Ashley, while they're taking their photo, she doesn't want to get close to David. She's being very rude. She's like, she don't want to kiss him. I was just like, poor guy. Like, she was just doing the most, and I was just not here for her frigid ass. Like, girl, pull it together. Like, stop it. Because obviously you got some shit going on with you that you're on this fucking dating show trying to get married to a fucking stranger. Like, bitch, get your. I don't even want. I'm going into the all tea, all shade, love and hip hop Keisha, and I don't even want to take it there with her. But girl, get it together. So during their reception, Sam and Neil are at the table, and she yells across the room to her cousin or friend, "Is there anything in my teeth?" And going like this, and then she spits out her food like, "Does one of these?" And he's eating his food, and he look at her like, "Is this chick serious?" I was like, how old is this woman? That's why I don't see it for them, because she's way too childish. Like, it was cute at first, her making the jokes, but then when it just became a constant thing, it was like, girl, be an adult, have an adult conversation. What grown woman yells across the room, "Is there anything in my teeth?" and spits her food out of her mouth, chewed her food? Like, that was disgusting. And he was looking at her like, keep it cute, girl, because I just don't see it for them. No. Then Ashley, during their reception, she escapes to the bathroom, hides in the bathroom, and telling her friend that she doesn't find David attractive, and this poor man just sitting out there waiting on her to come back, just looking like a got doggone food in front of his family and friends. And I just felt bad for them. And she finally comes out the bathroom, and everybody is clinking their glasses, wanting them to give each other a kiss. And it's obvious that she does not want him nowhere near her, and he can seize it. And so what he does is he stands up and takes her by the hand and gives her a kiss on the outside of her hand, which I found to be so sweet. And then that's the thing that for her finally breaks the ice and makes her look at him differently. She's like, oh my God, he's so sweet. So then Ashley asks David where his father is. He explains to her that, his father has passed on, and she was very nice to him and gave him some encouraging words, which I was like, finally she's acting like she has a heart, like not like the Tin Man or whatever. So then we see Neil, and he introduces Sam to his ex-girlfriend and says to her, "If you want to know anything about me, ask her." And Sam says, I thought it was a joke at first until I saw that he was dead serious. And she was like, why are you inviting your ex to your wedding? And I was 100%. This is the first time that me and Sam was on the same wavelength. Like, sir, why are you inviting your ex-girlfriend to your wedding and then introducing your new wife that you don't know to your ex-girlfriend, and then tell her, if you want to know anything about me, ask her? If she knows so much about you, y'all such good friends, my dear, then why don't y'all just be together? Because I'm not that girl that can be dated somebody that's friends with their ex, like best friends. Like, no, sir, no, God. It's the reason why God didn't work out. When you take a wife, you especially need to say bye-bye to your ex girlfriend. No more of that. You need to cleave to your dang on wife, Neil. And Sam goes on to say, well, okay, well, this is why you're single, because this is the awkward, weird shit that your ass is out here doing. And I 100% agreed with her. I thought that was very distasteful. He needs to get little Susie Homemaker on out the way and become best friends with his damn wife, and let Susie Homemaker go on and find her somebody else and leave them two alone. So Sam, isn't feeling the fact that he's best friends with his ex, nor the fact that he's of mixed culture, and the culture that he's mixed with, because he's Indian and something else. She doesn't understand. She doesn't really know anything about it, so she's unsure about it. And I'm like, girl, you can't be sitting up and talking about you're unsure of somebody's culture when you're Mexican and white. That's somebody judging you based on the fact that you're white and Mexican. They may not understand your cultures and the things that you all do, but take the time to learn. I just found that to be childish and kind of immature of her to say. And she goes on to say she feel like she made a huge mistake. Her sister's crying, and it's just a big old shit fest. And I was just very shocked that Samantha felt like she was the one making a mistake and not Neil. Like, I was so shocked about that, because Samantha has some kind of unfound confidence that I did not know that she had in herself. So everybody says that they're not going to consummate their marriage during their honeymoon. And I was like, yeah, right, we'll see. So that was this week's episode. I give it a B plus. It was good for what it was. Up next, I'll be reviewing FYI Channel's Black Love, which also premieres tonight. So after you watch this, make sure to tune into my Black Love review. It's about 5 Black women in New York that's in search of love, and they're using experts in order to find love in the big city. So tune into it. Monet from season 1 of Married at First Sight is on there with her girlfriends. And look, it's going to be very good. It's actually on right now. So let me get off of here and go and take all of my notes and watch it, and tweet about it and everything. So thank you for watching this review. See you all later. Bye.